What's up, cryptopreneurs? I hope all is well for you in the land of crypto today. Looks like I made a mistake. First video of the year, first trade of the year really I got involved in. For those of you who've been watching my last couple of videos, this is chainlink. On the daily, I started shorting and looks like I may have made a mistake. I'm not sure, but I've always said I'll show my trades, good or bad. Lots of YouTube channels do not show their trades, and there's one that's gone bad for sure, but I still might be able to save it. I'll make this video short and to the point. I'm gonna go over to the Bitcoin chart here and show you what's going on with Bitcoin. I'm tempted to just cut my losses and get out of this trade, but let's go to the big screen so you can see a little better. I've known to be hard-headed, and sometimes that's a mistake, and sometimes it's actually quite a good benefit to have. Okay, so I don't know if this blue parallel channel is valid or not, but that's a $5,000 target. It is broken through the top of this. If it comes back down and retests, oops, I'm sitting on my cord. The target for this would be at about $24,000 for chainlink. My liquidation line here, folks, is at $21.27. These red lines are where I'm going to try to protect it and push it up. I don't have a lot more money to put into this, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But here's the deal, the Bitcoin chart. This is what most people are probably tuning into this video for. Well, hold on. Let's get this blue channel out of here, actually, real quick. Swing this guy over here. Just ignore the blue channel. It's a bit of a megaphone. Let's get that blue channel totally out of here. It's annoying. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Volume is also low. On a side note, the volume is minuscule compared to the last pump of chainlink that got us up into this new range. See how small it is? So it's never a good idea to trust a big pump on small volume. But then again, if no one's selling, it could just keep going up and up and up. And it does look like it's going to try to get up and set a new range up here. But I'm not sure. We're going to go to the Bitcoin chart, and this is why I might just stay in this trade and see if I can save it rather than cut my losses. Because as soon as I cut my losses, right, it'll go crash back down. I'll be like, so what? Here's the last big pump of chainlink. It came out of this range where it was like up at the top was like $8 at the top of the last range, and it came out of here. Bitcoin pumped hard. Bitcoin pumped $7,000 during this time frame here. Bitcoin went from 30,000 to 37,000 when chainlink did all this. This is like a 100% move right here. So Bitcoin is not pumping right now, and chainlink is on this massive move. So it's a little different. It's going to be interesting to see. I have a hunch Bitcoin's probably going to fall, but if Bitcoin pumps, I'm definitely in trouble. But I have a hunch Bitcoin's coming down, and it's going to be interesting to see if Bitcoin comes down. Will chainlink keep pumping? These blue vertical lines in my last video I explained, whenever chainlink pumps up and starts to come down, these vertical lines are Bitcoin crashes, Bitcoin dumps, and they correlate perfectly with chainlink dumps. Boom, 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 boom. You know, is this another boom, or is this something different? It would be totally odd if Bitcoin dumps for chainlink to go up, right? Chainlink came up out of the last range into this new range that we're in now on a massive Bitcoin pump. What's going to happen here? So that's the only reason. That's what I'm waiting to see. Let's go to the Bitcoin chart before I make this video too long. Bitcoin's actually come up a little bit. So this is what it's going to be. This is what it's going to boil down to. It would appear. This is Bitcoin on the 12-hour chart. It's in this triangle. These candles are 12 hours each. The new one just opened up and it's turned green. So if Bitcoin comes out of the top of this triangle, boom, right? It's probably coming up here to like 45,000. But Bitcoin's fairly weak in this time frame, 12-hour and daily. All right, we came off this local high, the ETF hype. Boom, right, boom. And then we've got kind of a dead cat bounce looking guy. So if it comes down here, you know, it's gonna come down. It's 50-50, right? I'm leaning towards it's probably coming down, but you know, I could be wrong. Hopefully I didn't assume wrong that Bitcoin is coming down, right? From what I've seen in the past, this looks like the spot where Bitcoin, well, we'll take a leg down, nothing massive, right? But here's the time frame. This is the Bitcoin chart, 12 hour. This is the time frame where Chainlink was in that bottom range, top, you know, about top is like 8 or 9, right? And here's a Bitcoin came from here, like $30,000 Bitcoin, boom, way up here, right, to 38,000, like 8,000. Came back down a little, $7,000, $8,000 move by Bitcoin in about 3 weeks. That's when Chainlink got up into that new range, right? And so that's a massive move by Bitcoin to the upside. And can Chainlink go up? It's already had, you know, like a 40, 50 price, I haven't checked, like 60% pump already. And, you know, Bitcoin's just going sideways. So if Bitcoin comes down, what's Chainlink going to do? You would think it would drop. It would be totally odd for Bitcoin to come down and Chainlink to keep pressing up. But, you know, it's not impossible. But anyways, that's what I'm looking for. This is the 12 hour. Let's go down to the 3 hour to show you some action inside this triangle. See that? Zoom in a little bit. It's not quite to the top right now. Let's put that on the daily. See what it looks like. Okay, so we've got probably 48 hours. Probably this will probably be decided in 24 to 36 hours, if not sooner. Let's go back to the 6 hour. Let's go to the 6 hour, see what it looks like. I'd say 24 hours, 36 hours or less. This is probably going to be decided in that ballpark, whether it's coming down or up, right? So that's it. You know, it's not going to be a massive move, but you know, it could come up to, you know, like from 43 to 45. This could come down to like, you know, 38, 39, 40, something like that. You know, it could be a leg down, right? You know, those one of these, you know, or who knows for sure. But this is where we're at, and that's why I'm sticking. See if I can save that Chainlink trade. I sure hope you like watching a channel that shows their trades when they go bad. I know you don't see a lot of that on YouTube, and obviously all YouTubers in crypto are making bad trades routinely because they're not trillionaires, right? And if they if it was always rosy and perfect and they're great, you know, I mean, I'm not putting anyone down. I'm just saying, show your trades, right? Good or bad. There it is. Hope you enjoy. Subscribe to a channel that's willing to show a mistake. Before I could get this video through my editor onto YouTube, I kind of panicked. I got rid of 50% of my position because I was watching that Bitcoin. Let's go back over to Bitcoin. It's dirty. This is dirty, folks. This market's real confusing. And that's what I was going to say earlier. I didn't. I'll put it in there now. These wicks, these candles, this is a 12-hour Chainlink. These candles right here, it's basically a gravestone doji. There's basically another gravestone doji there, right? And it just ignored them, just blasted right past them. I saw Bitcoin do this a while back, coming out of the bottom of Bitcoin, and it was bad news, and Bitcoin just ignored all this stuff and just blasted right through it. That's what this reminds me of. It's been reminding me of that for about the last 24 hours. I just didn't want to say it was true or not. It kind of reminds me of here, where there might be another big surge. But I got scared, right? I just went out and did some DoorDash and some Grubhub deliveries. I got scared. Let's go to the Bitcoin chart. I didn't get totally out, so you know, maybe I could still end up recovering something if I'm wrong. But like I was saying, I hate cutting losses, because then you know, it's what the market does to you, right? It's a lot of psychology, a lot of tricks, and this is real confusing. Here's that Bitcoin chart on a 12-hour, what I was just talking about, and actually, almost right after I made that video, this happened, and it went busting through the top of the triangle, and it came back down. And, you know, I was thinking, well, maybe the retest, but no. And then I just turned the camera on because it was actually getting right back inside the triangle again. But now it's coming back up. It's right there. And this is dirty. This is some dirty action. This might be just a total fake. This might have came up. This might end up coming back down through here, right? And this is what can happen to you sometimes. So not the great start to the year I was looking for, but. I should have stuck to my plan and not got involved in this until second week of February after the Super Bowl is over, was my plan. But I saw this, it sucked me in. That chainlink range sucked me in. And ever since this pumped up and came almost back into the triangle, which is why I just turned the camera back on. Link on the 12-hour is 2.5 hours into it. It's coming back down. Let's see, it's at the top of it. It's coming back down. So it's sketchy, man. This is choppy and confusing. So I do apologize for being wrong a couple videos back. I hope I didn't cost anyone a whole lot of money. But that's the key of getting in small increments, right? Because if you're wrong, you're just a little wrong, right? And you have a lot of flexibility. You know, even though I just lost $600, I'm not happy. But, you know, I mean, if you ape in, that's, you know, I don't ever ape in anymore. If you want to ape in, do it on the spot market would be my advice. If you really just got some money, you can't sit on, you got to get rid of it. Just buy on the spot market and sell in 8 or 9 months, 10, 12 months when the market's sky high. But if you're trading, me personally, I've just come to know just little increments. Just kind of nibble, right? And then if you're wrong, you're wrong, and you didn't lose your 8 banana. You just lost a little increments, and also doing it in small increments. You know, I guess that's about it. This is just dirty, man. I just want to turn the camera back on before I release this video. I'll edit this into the video. And see now, and maybe that was the retest. So maybe I did a good job getting rid of half my position, and it's looking like it was actually the retest. Now let's go to the hour. I got a cat fight in the background. I do apologize. Let's go back down to the hour. Well, see, look at that. It didn't actually. This is where I turned the camera back on, right when I saw it get back underneath that yellow line. And then jump right back up. So maybe that's the retest, and this might be coming back up. So that might be a good spot to long, but I wouldn't trust anything right now. This is some dirty action, folks. This is liable just to be a fakey fake and come blasting back down, or this is the retest and it's going up to 45, 46. All right, later. My timing's off. I just turned the camera off. Minutes later, just blast back down into the triangle. Link and Bitcoin are both dumping. I mean, not dumping, but both coming down pretty hard just in the last couple minutes. That's not very normal right there. It's confusing stuff. So my timing was awful on this. I should have stayed. Well, then it goes back up. Who knows what it's gonna do? There's no really analysis for this. It's probably a lot of social media jibber jabber. Social media drives me kind of wild. I can't really stand it, to be honest with you. I don't offend anyone out there. But that's a lot of what this is, right? Chainlink shouldn't be just, you know, going to the moon right now. It's stupid, in my opinion. But, you know, anyways, all right. Later. Dirty, 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 dirty. Just a short time later, trying to end the video. All right, now I'm in the video.